FM. This is Crucial Rhythms with DJ System 4 and Epic One. Epic One. Epic One.
Crucial Rhythms. The time is 10:01, but the clock says 11:01. But
gotta
we know.
Put your clocks back because we went back this weekend, so
I'm back in time.
Get your times synced so you're not late to work tomorrow.
Yep, that's definitely a good reminder, man. Some people out here got the, it ain't hooked up to the internet, so you have to reset them clocks. All right, so with that being said, today's date is Sunday,
November 3rd.
That's right. And we're starting off another episode. Got some underground hip hop music lined up. Just got back from DJ SP's event, which was featuring Large Professor,
Large P,
Extra P, getting down on the ones and twos. Big ups to all the DJs, J Dot, Cool Out Chris, E Brown, so many others.
Neil Elmore.
Yep, SP. So with that being said, we got the hip hop crucial facts, and we got the top 4 System 4 Connect 4 picks. So what you gonna start it off with?
We're gonna start off with the facts this week.
All right, cool.
Pretty eventful week in hip hop. Fall usually is. I think hip hop artists really like to release projects right around school time. So getting these hip hop facts ready for you. Plus we got the Connect 4 hip hop flow. It's gonna be a good show. And you are listening to 88.7 WLUW, Chicago Sound Alliance, broadcasting from the campus of Loyola University. To my right is Epic One, and we do this each and every Sunday for you. Big up Chicago. Sorry about the Bears. They're still garbage, but we're working on it.
Hey, don't go that far.
Yeah.
Big up to Nick Cervantes. Just let us know that he's tuning in the house. So 88.7 FM is where you can tune in, and WLUW.org if it's coming a little staticky. But with that being said, yo, DJ System 4, hit him off with that news.
Start off the news cycle today. 16 years ago today, Obi Trice released his Shits Hits the Fan as a second single off his debut under Cheers Records, under Shady Recordings and Interscope 11-4. 22 years ago today, 3-6 Mafia released their third album, Chapter 2, World Domination, released under Relatively Records. Jedi Mind Tricks, 22 years ago today, released their debut album, The Psychosocial, Chemical, Biological, and Electromagnetic Manipulation of Human Consciousness under their now defunct record label, Super Regular Records, 11-4.
It's got to be the longest record name for an album.
Happy 53rd to legendary Cool Rock Ski, 1/3 of the Fat Boys. Happy 46th birthday to Boot Camp member Rockness BCC. Also 1/5 of the Fat Five. Happy 50th to P. Diddy, producer, most associated with Biggie Smalls. Happy 50th to P. Diddy.
Can't stop, won't stop.
22 years ago today, Mike Geronimo released his second album, Vendetta, under TBT Records, 11-4. 11 years ago this week, Binky's Rex, former Jax member, passed away of a heart attack at age 32.
Rest in peace.
That was his birthday. His passing away would have been tomorrow, but we're just giving him respect today. Happy birthday to Sticky Fingers of Onyx, November 3rd, this past week. 14 years ago this week, DITC member OC released his fifth album, Smoke and Mirrors, under Hieroglyphics Imperium Records.
One of our past guests.
Yeah, also one of our past guests. A year ago this week, A$AP Ferg released Our Streets as a standalone. 2 years ago this week, A$AP Ferg released Our Streets as a standalone single under his Payday Records release, produced by DJ Premier, 11-2.
Wow.
9 years ago this week, The Real J Live released his fourth EP, Undivided Attention. 31-year anniversary salute goes to Slick Rick for his debut, The Great Adventures of Slick Rick.
I just played that today on vinyl too.
Yeah,
crazy.
and like the cover, is a classic Spider-Man cover. So Cypress Hill released their third album, Cypress Hill, Temples of Boom, October 31st this past week, 1995. Outkast released their fourth album, Stakeonia, October 31st, 2000. That's also 1031. 10 years ago this week, former NWA member MC Ren released his fourth album, Reincarnated, under his own label, Villain Entertainment, and that's 1030. Happy 53rd birthday to Willie D of the Ghetto Boys, 11-1. And 13 years ago this week, Body Count frontman Ice-T released his eighth and thus far final album, Gangsta Rap. 19 years ago this week, Cypress Hill released Can't Get the Best of Me as a second single off their fifth album, Skull and Bones, under Columbia Records. 19 years ago this week, former 213 member Snoop Dogg released his first rarities compilation, Dead Man Walking, under Death Row Records, and that's 1030. Happy 45th to MC Paul Barman, 1030. 6 years ago this week, Action Bronson released his fourth mixtape, Blue Chips 2, under Vice Music. That was 11-1. 14 years ago this week, Cannabis released his seventh album, Hip Hop for Sale, through his own label, My Club Records, in conjunction with Baby Grand Records. 8 years ago this week, Idol Worship released their only album, Habits of the Heart, under Blacksmith Music. 18 years ago this week, former Little Brother member rapper Big Pooh released his fourth album, Dirty Pretty Things, on 11-1. 8 years ago this week, Barrel Brothers member Torre released his second album for the record under his own label, Internal Affairs Entertainment. 8 years ago this week, MED released his second album, Classic, which was almost entirely produced by Madlib, 11-1. 8 years ago this week, Black and Brown released their self-titled EP under Fat Beats on 11-1. 12 years ago this week, Saul Williams released his only solo effort, The Loneliest Punk, under Delicious Final, 11-1. 14 years ago this week, the Dog Pound released their third album, Dillinger, You Gotti, The Saga Continues, under Gangster Advisor Recordings. 14 years ago this week, Public Enemy released their ninth album, New World Order, under Slam Jam Records. 24 years ago this week, the Lynch Mob released their second and final album, Planet of the Apes, under Lynch Mob Recordings and Priority Records. 24 years ago this week, Brand Nubian released their third album, Everything's Everything, under Elektra Records. 24 years ago this week, the Lords of the Underground released their second album, Keepers of the Funk, under Capitol Records, 11-1. And 6 years ago this week, former Juice Crew member Craig G released his fifth album, Ramblings of an Angry Old Man, under Soul Plasm Records.
Fact about Craig G, he came to Chicago and he battled Johnny Storm. That's available to look at online too. So he's coming back with the freestyle. So he's showing that freestyling is not dead.
And 21 years ago this week, Mood released their debut album, Doom, under TVT Records. 28 years ago this week, Native Tongues subgroup A Tribe Called Quest released Can I Kick It as the third and final single off their debut album, People's Instinctive Travels, and the Past Rhythms, under Jive Records.
What day was that? 10/29.
Yeah.
Okay.
22 years ago this week, The Real Black Moon released their rarities compilation, Digging into Vaults, Buckshot and Company. 4 years ago this week, Madlib released the collab with MED, Bad Neighbor, and 1030. And also 4 years ago this week, official Slum Village member Jay Dilla released his sixth posthumous record, Dillatronic.
How do you like that one?
It was really hot. And it's interesting how many things I like that I didn't know was Jay Dilla's. And if you go back, you notice a lot of that stuff that you were listening to, you didn't know he produced, but he produced it. And
Elzai was just in town,
yeah,
and showed a lot of that stuff. And Slum Village is coming to town, so for all the Jay Dilla heads.
Yeah.
But let's continue the facts.
And 6 years ago this week, The Left MC released his debut album, Reporting Live Under Baby Grand Records. 7 years ago this week, Boot Clan climber Sean P released his third album, Mike Tyson, 1030.
Classic.
18 years ago this week, Jermaine Dupri released his second and final album, Instructions, under his own label, Social Death, in conjunction with Columbia Records. 19 years ago this week, Cannabis released his third album, True Hollywood Stories. Also, 19 years ago this week, The Cunning Linguists released their debut album, Will Rap for Food.
Remember that.
19 years ago this week, EPMD member Eric Sermon released his fourth album, music under J Records. 30 years ago this week, A Whiter Shade of Brown released their debut album, Brown and Proud.
That's
10:30.
Influential, influential.
23 years ago this week, October 29th, Wu-Tang member Ghostface Killah released his solo debut, Iron Man. And October 30th,
Classic.
Big Daddy Kane released his third album, Taste the Chocolate, which we mentioned on our Facebook group. October 30th, 1990. Rest in peace, Jam Master Jay, taken from us October 30th, 2002.
There's a documentary on that as well on Netflix for people. It was a big controversy about it, so if you want to learn more about it.
So far, no arrests have been made, and a lot of outcry that he's such a famous figure, that there has been no progress made on his case, and so people are trying to keep the pressure on the investigative forces to keep looking for this guy. On to back to the news. 22 years ago this week, or actually 22 years ago this week, former Children of the Corn member RSB Massey released his debut album Harlem World under Bad Boy Entertainment and Arista Records. And that's the news.
All right, thank you, DJ System 4, for running the news. I know we got the Connect 4. We're coining it the Connect 4 now. And you coined it, but it's just, I like the way it rings.
It's all about the diagonals, the sneaky diagonal in the corner that your opponent doesn't see.
Work the angles, sharp and precise.
Offer him a snack bar and then you sneak it in. So my first
chess moves.
Yeah, my first pick is a Chicago artist, 7 Odds flavor, Paz Lyrics.
Shout out to the homie Paz.
Yeah, he was also a guest on the show a while back. So I decided to feature the song single Survive. And it's getting cold, and I know plenty of y'all are trying to survive. So
survive Halloween in Chicago. All right, let's get it.
Sometimes I have to feel what I have to do to survive. Sometimes I have to feel what I have to do to survive. Sometimes I have to feel what I have to do to survive. Yeah. God knows I hate to.
I hunt and gather for those that matter. You see my pattern. My fam gets battered, y'all joke like Mad Hatters and walk around in tatters. Ask me for a bite, scrape crumbs from this platter. Hope hum when it mattered. Now you mutter and get madder. Motherfucking bloodsuckers, hit them knees and pucker. You thirsty cocksucker, should've been a Brot Tucker. Now you're by the loser, lean on that elixir. Learn to make a beat. Cop yourself a mixer, rent yourself a spot, become your own investor. Sometimes you need to work, no perks when sequestered. Can't become the best if you ain't pushing to get better. Sacrifice your free time, limited in prime time. You're primitive in my time, we wrote our own guidelines. You never had the guide mine, my fam found that sunshine. Always in my right mind when you get left on landmines.
What I have to do to survive. Sometimes I have to feel what I have to do to survive. God knows I hate to feel what I have to do to survive. God knows I hate to feel what I have to do to survive. Sometimes I have
We promote our own shows while you tossing pity parties in a city where it's harder to find the skilled border. Where we win in 4 quarters and they arrest us for disorder. Used to walk the cows and pigs off the train straight to Slaughter, where it's almost legal to spark it cause they tax it on the market. Used to be the land of factories, how easy did we forget? But you better put in work cause we'll spot you if you forge it. Winter's cold but in the summer it gets gorgeous. Some eagles are enormous, what a track record is porous. Trying to claim the title, but in the standings you stand scoreless. Clans band together, but the brand gets no better. My squad stays tight-knit, just like a Cosby sweater. But of course the odds are better when the goal is not for cheddar. Better take your rhyme books and toss them in the shredder. I reign in any weather, wordplay stay clever. Don't dare touch my plate, might get your hands severed.
I hate to feel what I have to do to survive. Sometimes I have to feel what I have to do to survive. God knows I hate to feel what I have to do to survive. God knows I hate to feel what I have to do to survive. Sometimes I have to. I guess I'll have to. I guess I'll have to.
You're listening to 88.7 WLUW, Chicago Sound Alliance, broadcasting from the campus of Loyola University. That was Paz Lyrics with Survive, released 2019.
That was probably, it sounds like a Dream Tech type of beat.
Definitely a Dream Tech beat.
Yeah, those beats are, that was like a double time beat where like it's not a consistent 88, 90 BPM. It's kind of off on so you have to like double time or flex a little 1/3 off beat. So big ups to Paz for rocking that. So what's next on the list?
I got a little taste for Guru, and we throw in a little House of Pain, Everlast. It's the Fed Up remix.
Yes.
So let's get it.
All right.
Yeah. You know what time it is. House of Pain, Killer Rhyme, click up in this piece. Scheme Team, LK, Gifted Unlimited, Everlast, what's up? You know the attribute, baby. What time is it? I say brothers are amused by other brothers' reps, but they're all playing roles just like Omar Epps. I see so many players, I wonder where the coach is. My name's Everlast, smart to kill like roaches. The dough that you're making got you frontin' and faking. Your heart's been shook, brains cooked like bacon. Can't believe you're not butter, you thought you was on it. Out trying to flaunt it, but it's just blue bonnet. And now it's my turn, kids, so watch me churn. There's only so many spots, they hard to earn.
Pack it up, pack it in, let me begin. Too many men are judged by the color of their skin. The apparatus gets blessed, suckers get put to rest. No more of the impure, I got the cure for this mess. The whackness is spreading like the plague. MCs, they wanna get paid, but they can't make the upgrade. How many times a wannabe's gonna try? Yo, they must wanna die, cause they can't touch the knowledge I personify. I travel through the darkness, carrying my torch, the illest soldier when I'm holding down the fort. For some time now, I've held the scrolls and manuscripts. When I start to go all out, you be like, damn, he flipped. Now I'm sick and fed up with the bullshit. I got that lyrical full
When
clip.
you sell out to appeal to the masses, you have to go back in and roll in some classes. All you earth pieces start shaking your asses. All you blunt holders take 2 pulls and pass it. Back in '89 I dropped too much acid. Rock from Lake Havasu out to Lake Placid. While you busy bragging on the people you blasted, I'm asking how many days have you fasted? Get up, I'll break it down a little something. I'm fed up, it's time to go head hunting. Dead up, too many crew be frontin'. I'm fed up, it's time to go head hunting. Get up, I'll break it down a little something. I'm fed up, it's time to go head hunting. Dead up, too many crew be frontin'. I'm fed up, it's time to go head hunting.
I'm sick, demented. I smack my manager, the professional, addressing all y'all amateurs. And to your back, I got the Tre Panciente. Tell me why you trying to claim that you a gangster, baby. And let's suppose you really had a burner. You still would need some lessons on how to hold it firmer. Fuck a murder, I'ma just kill your ego. Cause we know that you ain't really got no people. Muttering about my man this, my homie that. You need to get off out my face, cause you don't know me, chat.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I put seeds in your mental and I watch them grow. Throw on the instrumental and clock my flow. Put the dough in my pocket and I rock the show. Cause I know and you know this is how we do. To the Muslim, to the Hebrew, greed, lust, envy, sloth, gluttony, pride and wrath. Do the math. These 7 deadly sins represent my gin. You scheming on testing me, kid, where you been? I've been told all my life I'm my only friend. This killer on the road, money, it's the end. And you might think that I'm a dummy, but while you're out at the spot, I'm home chillin' with your honey.
I kick flavor, like Stephen King, I write the horror. If you wanna see tomorrow when I lead, you best to follow. Or you'll be left along the road in the dust. And me and you won't have too much to discuss. I don't know why MCs will come for test the I. Master of self, my wealth is just my state of mind. I stack my loot just for the rainy day. And you can pour out your 40 for rappers I slay. I'm the quick draw, the outlaw. I doubt you're ready to fuck with me, so boy stop, or I'ma beat that ass like your pops.
Get the real estate money and then the props. I get up, I break it down a little something. I'm fed up, it's time to go head hunting. Dead up, too many crew be frontin'. I'm fed up, it's time to go head hunting. Get up, I break it down a little something. I'm fed up, it's time to go head hunting. Dead up, too many crew be frontin'. I'm fed up, it's time to go head hunting.
From a man of fake moves, put him off on the stage. Them boy get me, ain't the one rich. From a man of fake jack, you feel buckle him clat. Pick up a buckle and you buckle him clat. Anybody talk, you feel buckle him clat. Stop your fraud, you feel buckle him clat.
Crucial Rhythms, 88.7 FM.
And that was House of Pain featuring Guru with Fed Up.
You're listening to 88.7 WLUW, the Chicago Sound Alliance. We're broadcasting from the campus of Loyola University. The time is 11:20. Yeah, I noticed some recycled lines. We both picked them out from Guru. One of them was from So What's Up, and the other one, maybe another cut from in there.
It was another cut from Moment of Truth.
That's right.
Yeah.
So it's all, it
I think
falls
it was
all
My
in line.
Steez. I think it was Yo My Steez was in there. And there was one more other single that if you can call us at 773-508 WLUW, we'll give you a free t-shirt if you can add in that extra verse wherever he stole it from.
Or recycled it from. Okay, so what's next?
Grave Diggers
right.
with Save Yourself featuring Shabazz.
All right, let's get
The
into that.
Disciple.
Save yourself for others. Last days. Yeah. We live in the vicinity of enslavement, ruled by a trinity of cavemen who stole black virginity by plaguing inhabitants of Canaan, worshippers of idols that are graven, masterminds behind blood flooding the pavement.
What's the wavelength acceptable to air receptacles? Fear makes brave men susceptible to germ war festivals, injectable, micro, implantable, stainless brain chips. You need survival manuals.
Describer of the annual demise of a whole tribe of animals. Hope without prescribes understandable. Modern day Delilahs paralyze the man in you. Solomon be wise and analyze who's damning you.
Famine flew through ya, human computer. Should've stocked cans of food on your maneuvers. Instead of being in the club scene sipping Kahlua, crammed in the tunnel like rats in the sewer.
Yeah, the ghetto's Egypt being smitten by the 10 plagues. Drugs, diseases, war, etc. We pharaoh slaves like Musa. We here to raise y'all about the caves. Give y'all the proper nourishment so y'all can be saved.
My slang hits chords with unpopular shit. Sound painter on some fancy Ford Coppola shit. Am I divine, oh divine? That grinds grapes of rap in the wine. The God's kids flipping in the times.
The system was designed to strip them in the mind, force them to the underworld and trick them into dying. Instead of looking inside, they praying to the sky. If there's a heaven in the afterlife, don't you wanna die?
Convulsions apply to your body from the airborne host. Right through your eyes and your nose. Why deny your contaminated clothes exposed deadly contact? Lungs collapse and crack combat.
Trapped by the oppressor, unemployed black professor. Cracking under pressure, now he's strapped as the aggressor. Turn amphetamine chemists, cause we lack black investors. Damn cheddar fees are finished, feds attack and arrest ya.
Cardiac arrest be the recipe. Biochemical entities can slip into babies or spike bottles of Hennessy. Affecting us look. Professional crooks write medical books and the poor get shook.
Bottom crooks, shook hustlers get booked on drug warrants. Them suckers be in protective custody, turning informant. Submitting to corrupted officials and laying dormant till that day they found hung in they cell, slain in torment. Some have ears to hear and want paradise, others don't care and want the glamour life. Attracted to the aura of God, it got you staring right. Save yourself before the devil raise the Fahrenheit. A paranoid soldier don't care who we shooting. He'll make us lose the war, interrogate who we recruiting. Understand people's army, be careful who we saluting. We need to organize like the great Huey Newton.
Evolution of the mind, pollution is the persecution of the blind. Give me a sign, God, to find a solution. Times it's hard, like that rock of Gibraltar. The sweet little water was laid in a coffin under the altar.
Culture, the essence, like many adolescents who were fighting drug wars without a vest. God bless them. So many times, Satan tried to strangle my breath. Had me dwelling the earth looking for my angel with death. Paranoid, scared to return on that eternal journey. When y'all learn me, y'all see carnal minded, this shit don't concern me.
God, I firmly understand these events. We in the trench, in the war under the firmament. Learning this lesson in life for Armageddonites. Get it right, reality bites you like a viper. Ghetto mothers, make sure your baby is attended to. My soldiers, always keep your radius defended.
Crucial Rhythms back in effect.
Big up Nick Salsa.
Yeah, big up Nick Salsa, big up Juice the Man, big up Bear Sayovung, and
Big up Fatal Flows.
Fatal Flows always in the house with us. What up with Chris Schultz? Big up to 3C DSI crew. Big up to Nummy DSI crew. So let's get, and Gloria always in the house with us. She's
Always supporting.
always the first one to check in with us. And big up to
Big up AC Michael.
AC Wolf, yeah. All right, so that was what order was that one?
That was the third pick, and it's time to end this game. Sneaky diagonal pick with the fourth pick.
That one was the hot pick so far, my opinion. I'd never heard it, so I like when I get smacked in the face with some I snoozed on this type stuff, so thank you.
No doubt. We got a little Mad Villain featuring MED. It's the last pick. It's FYI. Maybe you've heard it, but it's hot.
Let's get into that.
We're gonna put you down in the attic.
Cheers, chug a few of these hot beers. Mostly rep for my true thuggers who's not here physically, spiritually or mentally, even heathens. Treat them like they was all still breathing and eating. Mana brownies, hold the walnuts, extra ganja. All one or all none, to quote Professor Brana. Doctor of hot mamas, Johnny on the spot, on dot, got honors. Partner, spit it on a CD like he did it on graffiti. Written like a dead Jane letter gone Tahiti. Make it seem easy, it ain't but so fun though. With more sponsorships and rumble in the jungle with tongue folds of lung flow. Every breath count, folds like toes, feeling very left out. Boy, imagine how the heel feels. Seal the deal, Santorini black metallic with the alloy wheel. Supercharged by the time he get the rhyme rope. Seen the future retired on an old time boat with some rice, curry, and a bowl of prime goat. Word, heard they stole a vote, hold up, hold my coat. Soldiers for hire, fire, they full of more air than your spare Goodyear tire. The hood is where he get his inspirations, like nobody's business, for your information.
Okay, K, chill, pop a few of these chew boys, till I feel smeared like the rug on the windshield. MED drill, spill a Miller beer, still on them hills like lines at a free meal. More willing, pillin' dollar bills near, still come in like a waiter after bill feel. Mad straighter than thin nail stainless. Can't blame a mom pregnant drinking old English. Famous from heaters out speakers. Leave Diva stuck to the box like cheese pizza. Leave her, she ain't got a job neither. No visa, mom raised to leave it to Beaver. The game need change like Ultimeter. Henny lean them like Fat Man Scooper Deezer. Above it's the sci-fi. Fly guy, more dips than a sci-fry. Live wide, why try 45-5. Cook rhymes like Kung Pa, FYI.
Back with the Connect 4 that wraps it up, and it's about to be 11:30. Yo, DJ System 4.
You are listening to 88.7 WLUW Chicago Sound Alliance, broadcasting from the campus of WOW University. Follow us on Facebook for dates, releases, events, and listen each Sunday while we bring you the real.
Thank you for the running the facts and the Connect 4. Now we got a nice little mix lined up for you guys. And next week, I'm going to bust out the interview with El DeSensei and a little El DeSensei mix too. So it'll be a whole El DeSensei / Artifact show next week. All right? So
stay tuned.
All right.
This, please stay in your lane. It may
may surprise you, dog, but we ain't alike. A K-Swiss kick, dog, just ain't a night. The name's esoteric, I possess true skill. You a flash in the pan like D-Wade on Blue Hill. It ain't hard for you to get that line if you from Boston if you ain't Googling. And I don't gossip, girl, but lady me so she could get it easy like a Coogee rap feature MCs. Straight up, I peel they cap. I ain't gotta shoot up fools, go to kill a track. Listen, as the horns blow, this Cane Corso, calling out actors like award shows, even more so. Now that I'm insane, our RPGs ain't the same. I'm a rocket propelled grenade. You a role playing game, Hail Caesar. The only gun charge you got is Super Soaker on your visa. You wanna change the game, chasing fame. We run this, that will stay the same. You better aim for Wayne, bow when you say the name. We got this, please stay in your lane.
9 milli with the lemon squeeze. Aiming you gone. Iced out grenade pendant. My chain is the bomb. A pale skinned Cuban. They not ready for the presence of one. How much melanin? None. But rap slap harder than elephant guns. I'm no joking. Already busted your nose open. Now I'm just showboating. Always pack a banger, man. Even when I'm in Bangor, Maine. The army and the cars run. Additional stay the same. Spray a frame, not an RT. Shoe shop at Kanye's boutique. Wash your hair with Kanye fruities. Spit 16s with my grins mean. Put so many rappers in trunks, I'm coaching swim teams. Don't ride your bike through my lawn, coming to see me, cause them landmines will fly you across the moon like E.T. Spider-Man with a scope, aim at you through my website. Thought I was gonna shoot you, you was dead right. So listen back to the line of you. Back to the back of the line of you. Back to the back of the line of you. Back to the back of the line of you. Back to the back of the line of you. Back to the back of the line of you. Back to the back of the line of you. Back to the back of the line of you. Back to the back of the line of you. Back to the back of the line of you. Back to the back of the line of you. Back to the back of the line of you.
Peace to Detroit, Michigan. Yeah, I catch wreck for a mic check. Murder for hire while I'm working the wires transactions. Spend for what your man stacking while they walk around like it can't happen. In denial, guilty. But I took it to trial and tribulations. No pleas, whole G's. I made my way with dope MCs. They had it on lock but broke the key. So we kicked in the door once before when the squad rained, it poured. A lot of y'all lame for sure, you can't hide it. Plain to see, you know, pilot, don't try it. We flying high up above y'all, and you wonder why the people don't love y'all. It's a chosen few that don't do what we're told to do. You gotta know the crew to understand what's the plan when we rolling through. Shooting dice for the price, the roller says. Big dough looking like it bowed your legs. My dog lost his mother, hold your head. I can tell that he feels like towing the ledge and then jump. His life's been in a slump since she fell ill and said she can't deal and begged to die. He never understood why, feeling like she gave up and didn't even try. That's a lie though. It's like he walking through life wearing a blindfold with his eyes closed, trying to deal with his loss. The pain's intense. Been angry since he learned the hard way. Death you can't prevent. It's just a matter of time. I still keep fam in the back of my mind and hope he learns to cope. Puffing on smoke, grinding, trying to prevent the hustle going broke. So I said the struggle I wrote over instrumentals. My unique way of being sentimental. In a rental, rolling like it's mine, knowing anytime I could go without a dime. Where the young die over dollar signs. Push the red line like I'm on the Autobahn.
Been on the run for what seems like too long. Wrote a few songs, found tracks to groove on. Some friends stayed and some chose to move on. I'm still here though, gray hairs in my beard, bro. With the time done gone, life's bigger than the words I put together, rhymed in a song. I knew it, crying as that IV fluid pumped in grandma's veins. Man, the plans done changed. What's next? As we rise to those pearly steps, is there anything after the dirt submerges our flesh? I wanna know. Will I get to see my man Q again? Grand folks proverb, they say religion just pretend. It's hard to tell. Some say we're living in hell. I say I'm happy to be living, cause I've lived and I felt. I felt pain, I felt love, man, I felt for a girl. At the hospital, nothing I've ever held in this world has compared to that moment I held my kid. The eyes watered up, heart melts to bits. This is it, I can't let him down, no sir. No packs of the smokes, nah, no pack in the toaster. I'm on a mission.
mission. I got something to live for, got something to die for. Stop quitting and trying more. Another day running, hoping that the night brings the sun. And in there's air in my stomach, chasing those who've shown love when I was down.
Yeah. Formulated plans for a fast escape from the rat race. Wasn't fast enough, lost my job at a fast pace. Rent price raised during this unemployment phase. Hard to look at Dre's face, telling that we few bucks away from homeless moments. Wanted to walk in my former place of employment with hand grenades raised and throw them to mimic the devastation, the pain they place upon us. To be honest, my frame of mind wasn't fine. I disregarded the notion that this is God blessing in disguise. Packing both rides, tears of stress in my wife's eyes. Saying goodbye to New England and ties we built. White fields were running away. I despise that feel. No many who felt the same, but I have to say that's your point of view. It don't move or affect me. Refuse to feel guilty about decisions that's meant to be. Listen to the sample. You can't run from your destiny.
Diamonds on my wrist with a pinky ring to match. I couldn't resist. A-Cats had it all up. Money. Remember them days was dark, now they sunny. I'm a real nigga and you know what they say. Real nigga do real ish day. Transform on these the shows, the snakes slither, smoke tree, and the ups walk the street with slippers. Exotic got the game on rock. Come get this hard, nigga. Up on, don't stop. I slam mics down, it's like the whole crowd. My music speaks out loud. I'm ending up them bus, we all sitting on ninth cloud. I'm a ball raiser. I aim to get it like a red laser. Not even the end of the world can save you.
Got one speed, all out, we pack the spot. Yeah, again, told y'all we can't miss. More fire, it's burning hot. I got a lot to prove on this one speed, all out, we pack the spot. Yeah, again, they told y'all we can't miss. More fire, it's burning hot. Got a lot to prove.
Hearted like we're in the Esco. We both from Queens and we both get dough. I've been doing this from way back when Busta Rhymes had the path, Pete Rock had the act, and the tribe had the beamers. Coming down casino to check extra P and doing mad beats while others in sleeping. Real rap like Leslie Dillon that put you on the track. A dope fiend saying they gonna bring that credit back. Mold my vision. Then spit it like a politician, then break this shit down like a mathematician. See the enemy wishing and praying that I fall. See I say fuck all y'all, your call star. Things be looking good when I'm flowing through the hood. I wish you a lot of love, twisted sour in the woods. It's that real rap that'll snap your neck back. Neat, be exotic, never fall off track.
Got one speed, all out, we pack the spot. Yeah, again, told y'all we can't miss. More fire, it's burning hot. It got a lot to prove on this one speed, all out, we pack the spot. Yeah, again, told y'all we can't miss. More fire, it's burning hot. It got a lot to prove on this.
Crucial Rhythms, the time is 11:40. You're listening to 88.7 WLUW, the Chicago Sound Alliance, broadcasting from the campus of Loyola University. Want to big up Miss Saigon, Taynot, and Juice the Man, Joose the DA Man, and shout out to JOOCE Juice, and big up to Gio Rios and Joey Kornakowski in the house with us, and Nick Salsa all the way in Michigan, and El Rasta in the house with us. And we're getting a big Gia piece to Detroit, Michigan. So we had to hit off some Guilty Simpson for the homie Nick Salsa out there in Detroit, Michigan. So with that being said, let's get back into the mix. And everybody's in the house with us. And WLUW.org is where you can go in if it's a little staticky depending where you're at. WLUW.org. The podcast is Crucial Rhythms, the YouTube channel. Search Crucial Rhythms. Pretty much self-explanatory. Let's get back to the mix.
It ain't hard to conceptualize. Me and you can be better than we ever fantasize. I mean, we got a great vibe, all bullshit aside. And I can tell you want me by the look in your eyes. It's scary sometimes how you all on my mind. And you feel the same way in such a very short time. I know it ain't right because you do have a man. So when you can't talk, I just gotta understand. But goddamn, am I a glutton for punishment? To lust for what another man has coveted? If it says don't touch, then I'm rubbing it. If I'm not supposed to like it, then I'm loving it. I'm just a hopeless romantic. I spot a damsel in distress and I panic. The way I fell for you, you think that I planned it. And it's eating me alive like a cannibal sandwich. That we could be good, we could be better. We could be great if we got our shit together. We could be good, we could be better. We could be great if we got our shit together. We could be good, we could be better. We could be great if we got our shit together. We could be good, we could be better, We could be great if we got our shit together. I mean the timing's so off, but and your skin soft. I wanna get a room with you at the A-Loft and take the day off and call in sick and be all in you. When all is stand up and you till you can't stand. Interlock hands, make you yell, yo man. That's just how I'm on it, ma'am. Don't take any offense, but I'm the better dude, boo. I'm way too convinced, and I prove it every time that I hit it from behind. Give you loving that you thought only existed in your mind. Break it out the confines and make your dreams reality. Love you long time, you don't believe, then challenge me, and I'ma just conquer. Make you go bonkers until you look up and see we created a monster. Until you recognize that what we got you can't hide. It's even obvious to people on the outside that we could be good, we could be better, we could be great if we got our shit together. We could be good, we could be better, we could be great if we got our shit together. We could be good, we could be better, we could be great if we got our shit together. We could be good, we could be better, we could be great if we got our shit together. Now I won't make you choose, but without me you lose. Think with your heart, disregard who disapproves. You can be happy or you can always wonder. Brave another winter or enter eternal summer. Cause when you crunch the numbers, you're soon to discover that comparing him to me is like a plunger to a plumber or a Prius to a Hummer. That is a bummer. So who you trying to kick it with, the QB or the punter? Yeah, it's kinda crazy, I'm still down to go for it. Cause this has dysfunction written all on it. And we both know it, but at the same time, we look at the picture and see the same lines that take shape and start to form something much bigger. We connect and it fits, hey, go figure. We just babies and I wanna grow with ya. I bet you didn't even know, did ya? That we could be good, we could be better, we could be great if we got our shit together. We could be good, we could be better, we could be great if we got our shit together. We could be good, we could be better, we could be great if we got our shit together. We could be good, we could be better, we could be great if we got our shit together.
In the air tonight, yeah. Put your hands up in the air tonight, Norman Hazy, yeah. Put your hands up in the air tonight, Norman Hazy, yeah. Put your hands up in the air tonight, you know what I'm saying? You got Kong for real in this, it don't stop. You know it don't stop. She thought I wasn't gonna do my thing. stupid. My nephew told me clear as day he wanna get in the game. Put me on, don't let the she's putting on this shit in my brain. But it's your own life, I don't wanna live it in vain. Everything I'm trying to do, I see you did it and changed. It's about my arc, I say this against the same. But he's still open to get that delivered to Kane. Farragut, but it's up we from. We some pretty ass niggas, we bust our gun. I can't trust my own daughter, I can't trust my son. But I need to know how hard must we come. Yo, everybody want heaven, nobody want dead. We Hemingways for life, and we only want bread. I pump iron, I pump rocks, I pump lead. Feel sorry for the rap game when we bump heads. A wise man once said, get the money in jet. And we the reason why honey's wet. And we the reason why Sunny is set. From selling the wet, you can't sport ice with a shell in your neck. What these young niggas selling the vet. And we make 30 and up from everything we selling for bet. Yo, who's sicker than mine? And I'm sicker than and I'm sicker than and I'm sicker than and I'm sicker than mine. And I'm sicker than mine. And now we gon' be some niggas alive, bro. Yo, I'm a young gun, so you know I sleep with my vest. A visionary had to see that the streets is my death. A missionary veterans having beef with my flesh. Shell cases from the Glock left released to my rest. I've been banging hard, forgetting from the east to the west. Hold them, I'm with my right, so I heat with my left. Head of the class, I'm by the teacher with stress. Can't tell a pimp from a deacon the way the preacher was dressed. You think it's Vietnam? Look again, see it's calm. Look again, it's just a fortune teller trying to read his palm. Region streets is calm. Flex ain't release the bomb. Time to keep my prom. Last resort, creep with arms, cock the weapons back. You know the Smith and Wesson gap, we the gunslinger. With 2 seconds flat, call me Iron Wells. Look in my eyes and bell, you see spinning barrels, infrareds, flying shells. Looking for talk is cheap. I'm murking, digging off their feet, peek my waistline. Bling bling in the course is heat, think the boss is asleep. Try to murk me, the thought was sweet. Now you jaywalking. Every time you cross the streets, who's sicker than and I'm 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 sicker than my and cause we gon' be sicker than life. I'm sicker than and 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 I'm cause we gon' be sicker than life. Don't stop. Hold up. J. Kong back up in here. I got some shit, you know, bitch. I ain't see nothing yet. What about straight sixes, head crack? You know what I'm saying? Wait, watch me do this. Yeah, understand this right now. Everything is clear now. Focus. We got MJ and Kobe up in here. You know what I'm saying? Hold up, MJ and Kobe. Live, house of hits. Ball. You know, J. Kong. Yeah. I wanna take time right now. You know, yeah. You know, yeah. You know, yeah. You know, yeah. You know. See no disguise, there's no makeup. Can't envision breakup. When the words escape you, yet nothing needs to be said. Your spirits are one, like your voices share heads. I knew love a few times, but wasn't ready to pledge. Shouted from the rooftops, but I wouldn't jump off the ledge. Love I bled, so much so I needed a transfusion. Takes love to make love, that's true, there's no illusion. You can think it's love, con yourself into confusion. But when you want the real, accept no substitutions. Some go their whole lives not knowing how to express it. Understand the language, but never repeat the message. Bittersweet, some food for thought you shouldn't eat. You might choke when you try to ingest what's too deep. For this, lose sleep. Some lose teeth, go through great deals of grief to claim the smallest piece till they weak. Like they haven't ate within weeks. How can something that depletes be what I need to be complete? Love ain't cheap. In fact, it could cost your life. I hear tales of a male who for us paid that price. Whether you believe or not, would you sacrifice? Or you know for the unknown moment of true fight or flight? That's where the thrill lies. That's where characters realize. It's when you let go that the crippling grip of fear dies.
And every move that I made without question paid for my investment.
There was no time for resting. I saw the people and places that I was destined, and every move that I made without question paid for my investment. I'm just a young kid in East 15 and I'm chilling, I'm in my teens. Big bro was left home, still living up in the D. He always came to visit, at times would disagree with my father, have a heated conversation, then he'd leave. But we love each other deeply. Sometimes in families we rub each other the wrong way, especially when you're tired and you having a long day and you just wanna rest, kick back, relax, chill. Now debt collectors knocking for my stepmom's tax bill. They threatening to take away my ish, and it wasn't my debt, but took 600 out, I gave them all of it. And I'm thinking, what a bitch, it didn't even pay me back, my pops took the hit. Man, she on another tip. Around the time I started thinking life was unfair, I formed the attitude that I got only 1 year to go get it. No limits, my whole spirit. I couldn't figure out why some people are so timid. Went to my first funeral, it left me jaded. I came home and felt weighted for my school friend David passing away. The sky went gray and then the sky fell, and felt the same when it was Kid Cole from Tri-Bell. Rest in peace. We used to play each other beats, and his music was the dopest in the streets, no question. Tomorrow's never promised, every day is a blessing. That's why I make an album every year, no resting. No time for resting. I saw the people and places that I was destined, and every move that I made without question paid for my investment. I'm just a young kid in Denison. There was no time for resting. I saw the people and places that I was destined, and every move that I made without question paid for my investment. I'm just a young kid in Denison. I couldn't cope with the roaches, made it harder to focus on my dopeness. Pest control so hopeless, and I noticed them every other moment. Eventually they went away, I'm closest to my brother out of all of my family. In 2002 we all got hit with a tragedy. I lost my grandmother and my uncle within 60 days of each other. I'm standing under a coffin and it's a shoulder crusher. It was the heaviest thing I've ever had to hold up. Now in heaven they sing, I'm finding as a grown up, life's a difficult thing. So every day I woke up, put my heart and my soul into music to blow up. Thinking back to Consistent JQ, Jay was my best friend, but he went away to prison back in the day when we were adolescents and chilling around the way, and everything was straight. It's never doom or gloom. I'm learning everything I can about life, living out of me and Ruben's room. I made so many friends and met a lot of people. I was a good kid but did a couple things illegal. It's like you live and you learn. We live in a world where everyone is kinda submerged. It's something they heard, but I'ma live like I'm making a testament to just doing my very best. Yep, no resting. There was no time for resting. I saw the people and places that I was destined, and every move that I made without question paid for my investment. I'm just a young kid in Denison. There was no time for resting. I saw the people and places that I was destined, and every move that I made without question paid for my investment. I'm just a young kid in Denison.
Took a sip, made a wish up and wish. Diamond supply trench, just squire Peter with a skateboard. Tiffany SPs, I had to skate off. Off-white fatigue shorts, about the moonwalk over this work. Pulled dog, walking out Wilder on the t-shirt. From the worst city on earth, bodies over bodies. Chicken thought it was broke, I copped the Maserati. Off model after model, drinking Lewis out of bottle. We tried to see me, I took ag and deal like Iato. Lucky if you see tomorrow. My young infant like to make Smiley up in the Moscato. My young boy got 5 bodies, he looking for a 6. Then I heard son got hit. Hey yo. Hey yo. Hey yo. Hey yo. Hey yo. took a sip, made a wish up and wish. Diamond supply trench, just scribe, beat him with a skateboard. Tiffany SPs, I had to skate off. Off-white fatigue shorts, about the moonwalk over this work. Bulldog walking out Wilder on the t-shirt. From the worst city on earth, bodies over bodies. Chicken thought it was broke, I copped the Maserati. With both model after model, drinking Lewis out of bottle. We tried to see me, I took Ag and deal like Iato. Lucky if you see tomorrow. My young nigga like to make Smiley up in the Moscato. My young boy got 5 bodies, he looking for a 6. Then I heard son got hit, getting Dutchess out of Kings. So with my feet it no more. Playing reject, had to twist me a whole jaw. I don't play games, hard-coded and all law. Feel fight fit, I beat his ass with a chrome ball. Made a blind and see who was off with me. The fly guard, you was off with me though. Only scared of being broke in the Rico.
Yo, hey yo. We like Kaiser Permanente, she tossed a Caesar salad and Caesar Palace Parente. She put a lot of mileage on her French braids, I dropped to a Caesar. Wikipedia shop Anita, Ivy Spring sucking my ins, she sipping Guinness. I got them world record strings in my tennis, used to be a good tap, old tongue, you feeling finished. Then swan diving in Shark Tank, in the black chicharoni in the Westwood, flex good. They that my white on Viv kid, finesse good. Present to the pork guard, saw 5, I need the whole thing lit. My team is a warlord. Caught you sipping flat rosé, but did you bust it up? Bet you never seen a PJ Rage, you buttercup. Fabulous on the stove top, soap pop. Hits your new era, ring this the old mock. Rap. Rap. I'm tryna make cream in that stack. Rap. I'm tryna make cream in that stack. I'm tryna make cream in that stack.
Crucial Rhythms, the time is about to be 12 o'clock, and you're listening to 88.7 WLUW, the Chicago Sound Alliance, broadcasting from the campus of Loyola University. Big up to Fatal Flows for sharing the event. Shout out to Nick Salsa as well. And big ups to everyone in the house with us. So with that being said, let's hit it off. Last up was Westside Gun. Now we got some Torre. This is Epic One, EPIK with the number 1 all together, along with DJ System IV, DJ System 4. We do this every Sunday, 10 p.m. to midnight. If you missed the beginning of the show, it will be available on our podcast, which is Crucial Rhythms. All right, let's get back into the mix. And you're listening to 88.7 WLUW, the Chicago Sound Alliance, broadcasting from the campus of Loyola University.
Want cause I'm signed to me. Discovered myself, took a finder's fee. That marketing plan, that whole grind is me. Yeah, I'm with tours, monogamy. IA is a monopoly. I'm on Puff TV, ain't nobody stopping me. Whole industry, high key of hypocrisy. Hypocrites, hypochondriacs, hypocrisy. So my hypotheses go till I got the cheese. In parentheses, journey is my odyssey. Let modest be, I'm who they dying to be. LP for LP, tell me who hot is me. But the dichotomy, auto economy. I write from the heart, capillary to artery. You come to this daughtery, I'm ornery. Taking top honors to everyone on to me. Yeah, it's like that. write that. Thing strange as Steve Harrison in the spike bat. Dapping Al Harrington sitting with Spike Gat. In the pit, you ain't gon' find on the nightcap. I'm right with a trite fact, having a nightcap. Made it out the hood, did good, came right back. I told a little dude you could jukes for a light stack, or I can show you how to get racks for a light pack. Never did a million song sales, but my life plaque. Rules agreeable gray, I lined it with nice plaque. They hollered at tour, but you rap where your ice at. I counted back, snatching up acres, my vice black. You open IG saying, damn, where the lights at? I'm in them IPOs like fan with a price at. I'm right with a nice at. American pie cooking, we don't get a slice back. We come in the high stack, for real.
These niggas will get the pointing. The OGs ratted and locked without a pointing. Some didn't watch to learn, just saw different ways to earn, not knowing death concern. The supposed to usher you to the burn. I've been blessed and I kept my guards up like a full court press. Moved off less, try and flip a bird out of nest. Never pull a trigger holding your breath. Release, shoot on the dress, the beef. You ain't stamped, it's kudos champ. Just a Pro Tools amp, the flow on ramp. Slide on beats with side on reach. Keep it gritty with the waves, yeah, my style on beach. Cheech and Chong, I cough, that's a fire alarm. My blunt smoke got you thinking I'm hitting the bombs. I stay tied up and try and stay tied in. Peace to the God, give it in his tithing. You stay tied up and try and stay tied in. Peace to the God, give it in tithing. Peace to the God, give it in tithing. Peace to the God, and the power fine. All being born to a 9 hitting your spine. Ghetto divine, don't swine with food of the law. Pull from the core, but everybody sucking the floor. And now we at war. I've been in the trenches and moved pieces that could fit on dentures. I'm trying adventures with no flags. The outcome mass in the cut. My hoodie is scab. My cuz only budge for a buck or better. And you whip it up for you, really keeping the extra. You're out here hopping on tips, getting tiny. The game is full of okra. Sitting by me, you stay tied up and trying to stay tied in. Peace to the gods, give it to in tithing. You stay tied up, trying to stay tied in. Peace to the God, give it to in tithings. Peace to the God, give it to in tithings.
Who are poor righteous teachers, who don't believe the teaching of lies of the 10%. But this 5% are all wise and know who the true and living God is. And they teach that the true and living God is the Son of Man, the supreme being, the black man of Asia. They're also known as civilized people, Muslims and Muslim sons. Here is a small percentage of people who know God. And when they know God, they have a duty. And that duty is to teach what you know to those who do not know. Then those of us who are in pursuit of that duty have 10%, the rich, the bloodsuckers of the poor, the slave makers of the poor. They hate the 5%. They have control over 85%. So they turn the 85% against the righteous teacher. This is how they've been able to kill the prophets, kill their communities, because the leaders who are the bloodsuckers of the poor have control over the minds of the masses, and they feed the masses more lies about a righteous teacher, so that the righteous teacher will be persecuted by the 10%, not helped by the 85%, so that they can kill the righteous teacher. But a new thing is happening today. A new thing is happening today.
Thank you, got my back, yeah. Thankful for that. Phone got my back, drag got my back. Thank you, got my back. Thank you for that. Yeah. Be sick to send. I wasn't thinking it would be this way. Needless pointless to say except whatever will be today. It's quite a toss-up to leave your awestrucker with the sawed up from worrying as if you ate extra spicy curry. Far from home scurrying, but even having a home, that's blessed in itself. These lessons are felt scholarly firsthand. It hurts, man, you follow me, now I gotta be versed in. Free from those shackles of practical limits. Then, once it's stable, in fact, you're trapped in it. Used to be sick to cynic, now we don't stop, cause there's only one way to go, and that's not debatable. I used to think I knew the time, now I run through these lines with humbleness and done up it with all of that dumber shh. Ass raw, I'm looking glad that's all, not looking mad no more, cause what was that for? What was that for? Phone got my back, Brad got my back, Raw got my back. Used to be sick to cynic, now we don't stop cause there's only one way to go, and that's not debatable. I used to think I knew the time, now I run through these lines with humbleness and done up it with all of that dumb shh.
Everything we do is for the people, man.
Raw got my back.
We got it. Yeah.
Thank you, got my back. Thank you for that.
Just vibe out. We live out.
Thank you, got my back.
It's for the people, man. Everything we do is for the people, man. We all we got. Yeah. Just vibe out. We live out. It's for the people, man. Everything we do is for the people, man. We all we got. Yeah. Just vibe out. We live out. It's for the people, man. Everything we do is for the people, man. Yeah. It's definitely gonna be the one, son. I set it off like peace, love, honor, respect. Biz back in effect, like I never left. Kick still fresh, low down to the toes nonetheless. See, I've been doing this since 9-5. More live, more wise, and more civilized. Live a little, learn a little, write a little, absorb some jewels, then recite a little. State of mind my head is in, God in the flesh, and the proof in my melanin. Wisdom, strength, beauty, performing one civilized duty. To drop it on your dome piece, either that or clap you with the chrome piece. Now that would be quite uneventful, resentful, trying to disregard the jewels God sent you. I came through, spoke up, peace. Broke up beats, rhymes got rolled up sheets. Street tracks like I had on cleats. Just be running shit, Junior, funky drumming shit. I came through, spoke up, peace. Broke up beats, rhymes got rolled up sheets. Street tracks like I had on cleats. Just be running shit, Junior, funky drumming shit. I manifest self in the physical, connected to my spiritual strength. My limbs span across the universe. Return to the essence when I disperse, and nothing I regret it. Value your energy while it's still kinetic. Remember God said it, did it and done it, ran it and run it. Tipsy and never been defeated. Nobody won it, and anybody can get it. I got down and damn, yeah, I got with it. I talk it and live it. I give it, receive it and give it. Reverse on the pivot. These fake MCs will make me live it. So get got while the getters is getting, and make moves while these hitters is hitting. I came through, spoke up, peace. He broke up beats, rhymes got rolled up sheets. Street tracks like I had on cleats. Just be running shit, Junior, funky drumming shit. I came through, spoke up, peace. Broke up beats, rhymes got rolled up sheets. Street tracks like I had on cleats. Just be running shit, Junior, funky drumming shit. Yeah, break it down. Just vibe out. We live out. It's for the people, man. Everything we do is for the people, man. We all we got.
This goes out to rhyming and they shit is pure. Or what you think you cold, I compress you in the diamond. My rhymes are straight blind and musical as Paul Simon. Simple Simon MCs need to put the time in like I am. Though I'm aware that no one raps like I can. What you singing is more dope than Pookie's spot cam. My pens dispense Welch's when I write jams. If I ain't nice, may lightning strike right where I stand. You still hear me, that proves how nice I am. I slam from Iran out to Iceland. I seen your girlfriend, you got a black Alex Silly Dan. She's so fat, she need lipo to get lap band. I'm outstanding, like ordering with more to bring, so you can sacrifice what you're offering. Your offspring, word to LP and Delphonic, but you're an egg that was better off as an omelet. I acknowledge that very few rappers are stylish, so I take it back to grassroots like the Amish. Such nonsense, what are you fools trying to accomplish? My body works like an Adonis, the most beautiful, unusual. I live music, my living room's a studio. I strategize my attacks like Yu-Gi-Oh! How I blacked out is suitable to a funeral. 1, 2, y'all, and it don't stop, cause I'm guaranteed to make you hot. A 1, 2, y'all, and it don't quit. E. Brown getting down to be the ultimate. A 1, 2, y'all, and it don't stop, cause we guaranteed to rock your spot. A 1, 2, y'all, and it don't quit. Kenny Keys on the beat, it be the ultimate. Here's my basis, my labor embraces many faces. Been doing this since Run Stun the world with no laces. Don't test, cause you're complacent and basic. Get pro like Fords when they board my spaceship. Evasive and tactical, erratic flow, sporadic with havoc. My gamma is grammatical, Battlestar Galactical, impractical. You're hooked on my lines like a hungry mackerel. Tapping mood swings like John McEnroe when I switch the pitch from slow to rapido. Embedded, so credit me to be a natural. Droids avoid your boy like priests on sabbaticals. I'm laughing though, homie, rapping so phony. Sanctimony, and you're supposed to be the only competition, bro, please. Don't insult me, respect the architect on deck, Ted Mosby. Bring around the Rosie. I got a bunch of that look like Parker Posey, munching like macaroni. Cause a scene sucking the cream out of cannoli. Take the first place and with her own trophy. I bring them in a stony. Promoters pay up like alimony. I'm caked up like wedding ceremonies. Now what have we learned here? Not the with. Think of me as Magic Johnson in a snuff. A 1, 2, y'all, and it don't stop, cause I'm guaranteed to make you hot. A 1, 2, y'all, and it don't quit. E. Brown getting down, I'll be the ultimate. A 1, 2, y'all, and it don't stop, cause we guaranteed to rock your spot. A 1, 2, y'all, and it don't quit. Kenny Keys on the beat, it be the ultimate.
You'll get crushed when I'm going on beat. I used to sell crack so I could stack my riches. I used to sell crack so I could stack my riches. I used to sell crack so I could stack my riches. I used to sell crack so I could stack my riches. I used to sell crack so I could stack my riches. I used to sell crack so I could stack my riches. I used to sell crack so I could stack my riches. I used to sell crack so I could stack my riches. I used to sell crack so I could stack my riches. I used to sell crack so I could stack my riches.
Let's go. I used to sell yak, that's me off a fact. Made the cocaine transform to crack. I'ma get a money maker, hood entrepreneur, holding the ball in my drawers up in the Honda Accord. Every Friday I be grimy, put the price back up. They slide by, give me money, then they lights back up. While my man's outside selling 6 for $100, I'm in the crib getting blunted, flipping the piff and re-up and I sell it all, baby. I mean liquor, piff, yak pills, and they smoke stack krills. Don't you know crack kills? But my mom's got mad bills, sold them 30 perks. They was really Advils, then they came back. So they getting taxed still. I be in the lack chill, just letting this yak spill. Shout out the OG crack kings. They used to hustle in front of the building, giving ones to their children because they
used to sell crack so I could stack my riches. Used to sell crack so I could stack my riches.
So this party scene, James Brown, Charlie Sheen, pulling up with the perp. Some people call it lean fiend, standing at the door, knocking all on the screen. Gutter in the kitchen, piss, reading gun magazines. And it's a Friday, singing la-di-da-day. Sold a couple grams, then I broke out to the party. Had
Had a flashback of my aunt selling pain, I knew selling movies of crack. Listening to Sade, then Jamaican Joe came running out the room. High off of Creel's eyes glowing like the moon. Uppercut in my aunt, whipped her with a broom. Started out a good boy, but I was raised by the goons, and they be acting a fool when it's red in their eyes. The chemicals in the crack put the devil inside. Over the pot in the kitchen with like 10 of my guys, mixing the drugs while we listening and ready to die. You know.
Used to sell crack so I could stack my riches. Used to sell crack so I could stack my riches.
It's all mathematics, man. Premeditated science, man. Chart climbing, you know what I mean? Non-stop rhyming, man. Do it up, you know what I'm saying? 41 diamonds, man. Yo, focus your mind on Corona round, diamond mind, frontline terrorists, lyricists, venomous with infamous ties. And Screwball connects, more or less the best. Go to 116, top the trees with the fiends on my Royal X. Look out for these, crack my Philly, crush my weed and steps. Stay on the low, get it, I'm wet. I got all the fishnet, sweats and Tim's packing biscuits. They lip sweat, I'm a mad bliss stacks. Like Kia crew, that mean get mad doodle. The murder verse, put them in a hearse, rap voodoo. These high cow burn around and spit right through you. Now how your peeps flipping, how that queen begins to do you. We a Highlander, he on point with his shit. I chop egg in the head to the tip and burn a split. It's rap cooked to the purest form. My murder flow is hot, burning them to this shit just lukewarm. I got the scoop on at these wax saturated sardine cats. Be doing acts and go black with official raps. I'm at your album release, party with Black Max. To shut it down, you won't even perform at that. Thinking I'm through, catching stars to eat your food. Put bloods on the island, let's lose and lose your rules. Alcoholics in no plan, getting bent off booze. The mafia and Brooklyn, adjusting the bad news. The mob in the bridge, adjusting the bad news. Keep your eyes on the prize, on point you can't lose.
Wisen up, pay attention, focus your third eyes. Hostile, kamikaze blowing smoke up in the skies. Polying, how we despise but idolize at the same time. Spitting rhymes, collaborated on the dime. 41st is where we quench our thirst with the cognac. Blazing pot, kicking at Ripley's, believe it or not. Verse is hot, the bridge got the spot jumping. Beat stumping, we banging at every function with the glitter shine. Dollar sign to find us as gold mines, hitting treasures. Now words bringing us pleasures beyond belief. Rolling my trees in a Fonto, head honcho, getting these ships tight pronto. I let go, speak in my mind on how I see it, yo. The foulness got me aware on how it is. Experience taught me a lesson, so I get biz. Handle my beyond, stay on top of my riches, kid.
In the road, carry your stars to eat your food. For bloods on the islanders, losing your rules. Alcoholics in Oakland, getting bent off booze. The mafia in Brooklyn, adjusting the bad news. The mob in the bridge, adjusting the bad news. Keep your eyes on the prize, on point you can't lose.
As the world turns, I need money to burn, more money to earn, long term, to who it may concern. Especially the play hating ones who lay up waiting with guns. Feelings is numb for all y'all. In the Toronto with honcho, fast stacks, cock back max, and robbing off of Heron tracks with cats on the 4-1 side. Take a slow ride where you rest at. Best pack, artillery, sauce, driller, BQU, double E&S-ing, question for successing. Ice sprinkles, $100 bills, rolled up in wrinkles. High singles is what the screw brings.
Again, I'm a real carry your stars to eat your food. The bloods on the islanders, losing your rules. Alcoholics in Oakland, getting bent off booze. The mafia in Brooklyn, adjusting the bad news. The mob in the bridge, adjusting the bad news. Keep your eyes on the prize, on point you can't lose. Can't lose. Dominant, dominant. 40-41, dominant.
Crucial Rhythms, the time is 11:21, and you're listening to 88.7 FM WLUW, the Chicago Sound Alliance. I was about to say 12:22 because the clock is off, but it is 11:22. And you're listening to 88.7 WLUW. We're broadcasting from the campus of Loyola University. The last one up was Screwball. Now we're about to get into some DJ Soko. So let's get into that. Then I'm going to run down some hip-hop events at the end of the evening. So we're in the third quarter, and let's get into this hip-hop mix. Epic One, EPIK with the number 1 all together. And if it's coming in a little staticky, you can always go to WLUW.org. We have a brand new redesigned website where you can just go to Crucial Rhythms under the song logs. If you're curious of anything we played, it is all there. With That being said, let's get back to this mix.
Tactics and got burned in one ear and out the back door buying fat gear to boost your self-esteem and camouflage your whack career. Got yourself a flop, 6 flaws, but you forget that your one hit ain't feeding them 5 babies and shit. Keep the fat rat rich and do a backflip, bending over whack words at your expense. I got you facing backwards, right back where you started. Cold getting retarded, breaking backs, busting for nothing but table scraps. Fish all that. We on a fully loaded expedition for suckers that get shifty like a manual transmission. Ammunition comes in a black cloak. sneak up on him, let a sucker slide once, then I snap his throat. The infamous Los Angeles lyricist, Sentimental Val, Southern Cali, when they conspiracy. Here it comes, some survival tactics. We keep it moving in the place, ain't no time for practice. That's how we do, make the crowd shout as all accounts. And all amounts, getting love, making heads bounce. Survival tactics, here it comes, some survival tactics. We keep it moving in the place, ain't no time for practice. That's how we do, make a crowd shout as all accounts. And all amounts, getting love, making heads bounce. Survival tactics. Now, whether you like it or not, we still arrive. Writing early up in your face with something live. Spinning on the carrots here, but fair to realize I'm the supreme energized Mobile with rhymes. It ain't nothing but a circus with a flying trapeze of MCs. Not to talk, but man, please. Headquarter units alone, styles are beyond. Coming through military troops and bring battles gone. The roadmap to the island of survival. Wildin' with the kids that love to do what I do. Beats make them jump and get ridiculous. Prepare for them to bite it, grab my popcorn and licorice. Chill, have a seat, get a drink, maybe watch. But if it ain't the real, second thought, maybe not. Anticipate the time for when it's really time to drop. Collect the Navy SEAL, scuba dive, hip hop, hip hop. Here it comes, some survival tactics. Keep it moving in the place, ain't no time for practice. That's how we do, make the crowd shout as all accounts. And all amounts, getting love, making heads bounce. Survival tactics, here it comes, some survival tactics. We keep it moving in the place, ain't no time for practice. That's how we do, make the crowd shout as all accounts. And all amounts, getting love, making heads bounce. Survival tactics. What goes up must come down, gravity kills. But tragically, MCs got more egos and skills. Watch your back with precaution in a closed fist. Cause it's survival of the fit, man, even the strong get dissed. So now we drop down the parachutes, backtracking slow through the roof. Survival tactics wanna lose. Secret agent combinations, junkyard general. 7-star range, not your picky banks, then escape. Load the armor tank with the ammo and the rations. Man, you know the time. What's the time? Time for action. What's the reaction? Keep it closed caption. Collapsing MCs wanna be stuck in something like Michael Jackson. Within a split second of a fraction, right? He's attacking with the burst of a strap regiment assassin. Here it comes, some survival tactics. Keep it moving in the place, ain't no time for practice. That's how we do, make the crowd shout as all accounts. And all amounts, getting love, making heads bounce. Survival tactics. Here it comes, some survival tactics. Keep it moving in the place, ain't no time for practice. That's how we do, make the crowd shout as all accounts. And all amounts, getting love, making heads bounce. Survival tactics. Some survival tactics. We dance around the totem in a golden ring of fire, banging on the war drum, anthem of a shaman dominating peyote trance. Hopscotch the planet barefoot on the hot sand. I'm knee deep in history, mystery builds, trying to find a style of beyond secret to steal. But when the doors of perception are cleansed, only then will the truth be revealed through an infrared lens. It's the same then as it is now, as it will be. I still read the touch tone, number 3 letters on your flip phone. DEF to my death in the flesh, vocal vacuum taking your breath. Rest assured when I get busy there'll be nothing left, like a paycheck after taxes. Relay my message, DK, modems and faxes. Internet death, go to battle, swing on my axes. Cut you with step, escaping through secret hatches. Tunnel rats rummage through the ashes of what rap was before you trapped it. Locked in a box about as big as this room, but you can't keep hip-hop captive. Yo, ring of fire ritual, belly dance swing, cyberspace visual, galactic Apache. Something innovative while you grooving at the disco. Serious really cracking like Nabisco. Pow wow, festival of flows by the SOB assassins. Raindrop, thunderclouds crashing. Cosmic, tomahawk, storm from a tribal renaissance. A ceremony that's catered to the art. The origin of underground sounds being brought to the surface. Auditory creatures of a serpent cathedral. Drives from Milan around the Golden Arc steeple. For days giving praise to the people. Caught up in the circle full of trance. We chose the detour where the curry road bends. If not an overdose, insomniac sleeper. Injecting my syringe directly through the speaker. Say what?
It's like a rhyming time machine. Move through melodies like foot rhythmic MC. So let it be crossbow, trigger the lost blow. A Cherokee on a quest against arch rival nemesis.
Ceremonial headdress got you wide open like the dentist. Say ah, my sentence got you punks jumping fences high. Without a weapon, you're defenseless. Coming out the trenches with hatchets and musical monkey wrenches.
Yo, all we wanna do is make your neck snap. Talk, being right, you a red matic on the track. High, energetic, active, keep the club packed in. Just having fun when we rapping.
Throw another optic explosion. Amplified junkie of a breakbeat chosen. Monkey Farscape bumping style war for justice. Competition frozen. Lash out in a pop block motion sickness. Ocean of a school of vicious fishes. Half staff flag for your caviar wishes on a pop tip. Straight from the Starship, 2,000 profits. Drop it. Hot topic flow for discussion.
Man, y'all ain't know how we bustin'. Raining on the average everyday chump crushing. Yeah, 2000. 2000. Say what? 2000.
Straight spit with a full clip, bustin' at your stool pigeons. True religion, new with the vision. Coop in the kitchen, Richard and Nixon, true blue 76er. If I snap, you probably get the picture. I strike like a pitcher. I hit up and hit ya. Get with the stick shifter of files. My mind running wild off natural elixirs. And this is the final frontier of the mission. You still talk about you got hustle on me, you ain't pimpin'. I ain't trippin' and emphatically not slippin'. Start riffin' and it can turn to something different. Murder medallions, mugs material. Murder medallions, mugs material. Murder medallions, mugs material. Murder medallions, mugs material. Soul assassins, gold chain music. Yo, I'm on my trademarks, ish, straight spit with a full clip, bustin' at your stool pigeons. True religion, new with the vision. Coop in the kitchen, Richard and Nixon, true blue 76er. If I snap, you probably get the picture. I strike like a pitcher. I hit up and hit ya. Get with the stick shifter of files. My mind running wild off natural elixirs. And this is the final frontier of the mission. You still talk about you got hustle on me, you ain't pimpin'. I ain't trippin' and emphatically not slippin'. We start riffin' and it can turn to something different. I ain't playin', hey yo, somebody better pay 'em. I might just run to your spot and start spraying with the thing waving. It's kinda insane, ain't it? But nah, this is pain language. I ain't playing, hey yo, somebody better pay 'em. I might just run to your spot and start spraying with the thing waving. It's kinda insane, ain't it? But nah, this is pain language. Yo, who's the nicest? The truth is that if it was known, half of y'all would have a middle-aged crisis. As I write this or wrote this, I think of the sacrifice it took and all the doors that was never open. And I'm the hottest thing smoking, soaking in to get your heart broken. Look, won't off of it. I'm leaving with a bag of tokens, so try to find another ash you can blow your smoking. I'm somebody you better know, heavyweight in the game that's busy with the schedule. And the streets told me to never come regular. Now everything I do is incredible. It's on me out and on plan. Hey yo, somebody better pay 'em. I might just run to your spot and start spraying with the thing waving. It's kinda insane, ain't it? But nah, this is pain language. I ain't playing. Hey, yo, somebody better pay him. I might just run to the spot and start spraying with the thing waving. It's kinda insane, ain't it? But nah, this is pain language. Yo, more faster, bustin' like a born master. On these corners for the paper that we're chasing after. You get fractured for what I manufacture. When it's a war, we kill the captives for laughter. And that's what you get for getting drafted on dangerous grounds with no tactics. Sitting ballin' in tennis shoes with no traction. Get a grip, I come equipped with action. All up in fashion, that wishes last year. I'm cut for the cashmere, past fear. They say the swag is off the thermometer, and now your mouth's up for them. I don't know what time it is. I ain't playing. Hey yo, somebody better pay him. I might just run to the spot and start spraying with the thing waving. It's kinda insane, ain't it? But nah, this is pain language. I ain't playing. Hey yo, somebody better pay him. I might just run to the spot and start spraying with the thing waving. It's kinda insane, ain't it? But nah, this is pain language. Yo, get your hands out, dog. Still in my nigga. Your hands out, dog. Still in my nigga. You know what I'm saying? This is real. Still in my nigga. Your hands out, dog.
Crucial Rhythms. The time is 11:40. The date is it is November 3rd, and you're listening to 88.7 WLUW, the Chicago Sound Alliance. The last one was Planet Asia featuring Apollo Brown called Pain Language. Next up, we have some Chicago's very own Matlock. So let's get into that, and want to big up all our new listeners. Shout out to Bogdan Lupsa. Shout out to Desda Hip Hop, coming all the way from Brazil. And big ups to Jason Schwartz. Shout out to Vidal Shyrock Steel. Big up to Artistic making the Reader magazine this weekend. So let's get into some more hip hop, and let's see where it takes us. Crucial Rhythms, 88.7 WLUW, the Chicago Sound Alliance, broadcasting from the campus of Loyola University. The number to call 773-508-9589. 773-508-9589. If you want to give us some feedback. Crucial Rhythms, 88.7 FM. Podcast Crucial Rhythms.
Still in my nigga. You know what I'm saying? This is real. Still in my nigga. Your hands out, dog. Still in my nigga. You know what I'm saying? This is real. Still in my nigga. Your hands out, dog. Still in my nigga. You know what I'm saying? This is real. Down into the atmosphere. Crack.
Sick bastard. Cut him off, he pull his nunchucks in traffic. Always roll with him with my seatbelt fastened. He was popping pills and not just some aspirins. Fresh as they come, he didn't take no crap. Cop flesh on my badge, he flash a fake one back. Was the life of Thanksgiving, mashed potatoes, roast peas. Wash it down with a whole pile of Tylenol free. Codeine, oxy, his addiction's bad. Doc, turn your back, he's jacking that prescription pad. One day he taught me how to throw and catch a ball. For the next 20 years, he was a vegetable. At night he played guitar and just nod his head. Spray painting on the wall red. Timmy wrote it and he knew we should have died instead. He carried that around like 1,000 pounds of lead.
Price of love.
Yeah.
Heartaches and pain.
Wrong kid died.
Price of love. Heartaches and pain. Yeah. You know
he thief too. How this shit for me. Late at night he went to church, stole the Christmas tree. Open presents, got the naughty by by nature tape that I wanted, with the anti-theft device still on it. Craziness went on, me and Ma, we got used to it. 2 a.m. he's throwing ninja stars at the crucifix. Over and over, wanna talk about lunatics. The wall with Swiss cheese around Jesus. The dude was sick, and when he need a fix and couldn't go re-up, he trashed the whole house, smashed my grandma's TV up. We was like, for God's sake, what do you love more? Banned at the hospital, all of the drugstores. Mugshot up and they rushing, bust him. Still shit off when the cops ungunned him. He wasn't no good, lying, steady, sponging, drug, taking trouble, making much off of a
price of love.
Yeah.
Heartaches and pain.
Wrong kid died.
Price of love. Heartaches and pain. Yeah, you know
as a young boy, his magnifying glass burned a lot of ants, ran through a lot of grass, grew, got a lot of people. Tall hero before the game, blew a lot of amps. Still see his ghost walk around in his karate pants. Drugs got ass and curse of my family. His sleep standing dope fiend, lean, defied gravity. Threatened us, said he was gonna kill himself a million times. Never thought I'd have to put these bitter words between these lines. Po-po knocking, walked up, they said Uncle Johnny jumped from 3 stories up. Kid was coming home from school and on the ground saw human. Neck broken, begging him for help, still moving. Rule of suicide, but we just don't know. The outline of his body melted into the snow. Uncle Johnny, man, I really miss you, bro. But why'd you have to go and pop all them damn pills, bro?
Price of love.
Yeah.
Heartaches and pain.
Wrong hit that.
Price of love. Heartaches and pain. Yeah, you know we.
Check it out. Competition is getting crushed when AK flexes. I'm burning up more kids than Waco, Texas. Hold me back, I'm about to slam. So my man can put me in this jam like Smuckers. I drop jewels, I got tools like Black & Decker. When I fight duels, I'm jumping fools like checkers. I can scatter no matter how many men you bring me. It's my move now, so king me. You get snubbed, you sucker, so put your cup down. I'll hit the deuce and catch a two and swing uptown. A low down, no good neighborhood vandal. Me and my crew be hanging out like toes in the sand. Brothers who try to riff get twisted up like dreadlocks. I'm bigger than a bread box. I walk like Red Fox. I smoke weed, talk shit, it's straight ripple. I stagger like I'm crippled, but I'm hard like a nipple. I rip the show and then I boast like Patrick Swayze. Brothers hear me flow, they be like, yo, that gets crazy. I'm sick, and escape lunatic, straight out the psych ward. The bull flakes broken, I'm yoking suckers with the mic cord. I'll take a crew and string them up like high tops. Mentality, rough neck, reality, give me my props. I can jump from 20 feet and still feel super. It takes more than a fall to stop a real trooper. I got rap sheets and fat beats with heavy bass. Back in the days, my code name was Chevy Chase. I was known for ripping shows and flipping foes. Hitting hoes, hanging out like wet clothes. I'm massive. I roll thick like molasses. I'm inescapable and capable of busting his head. And when it comes to rhymes, my style is unlike others who try to get fly when they know they ain't the right brothers. You'll never get the stapper, you're still a whippersnapper. I can just slap a rapper and cut him off like the clapper. I'm swift. I can rip at the drop of a dime, so I'll kick a fat rhyme. It's about that time I get mine. See me and Parker, we go way back. So hey black, if your name ain't Pat, don't say Jack. Be on your best and watch how you step to me. Don't answer with a question. This ain't Jeopardy. All you're really doing by pursuing me vocally is provoking me to kick a rhyme. This time the joke will be on you because you didn't examine the facts. Now stop and look at where you're at.
Yes, y'all. Have a ball, y'all. Yes, y'all. Have a ball, y'all. Check it out. Yes, y'all. Have a ball, y'all. Place with the long catalyst. Of course, I'm Jay San, master of the ceremony, and I brought my partner, Jay Raw. And yo, we gonna show y'all a little something, you know? Show 'em. Hey, yo, I'm MC Jason, veteran of this rap ish. I rock the mic and J. Ross spins the plastic. Oh, I mean the wax. It's 12 inches of vinyl. That's how we moved up, like George, Easy, and Lionel. See, when I shine, you'll say I'm the dime jewel. 24 carat in with the rhyme. Truth is calls not the final. There's much more to come yet. More loot drum sets. Most new, some slept. Baby girl, I'll lead our whole dumb wet. In the whip, unzip, make my keys dead. I'm wearing Yahoo 68 and I owe you. So true, you know you show me, and I'll show you my whole crew. Looking like me, low-key and Joku. A faux poo, then it's life with one nigga. Rule like old dudes. Y'all cats have no effect with your vocal. That's why you're local. Go in a circle like an oval. Steady getting nowhere fast. It's not hopeful for you to have to buy coastal in a chokehold. Wait, don't get mad, get jealous, or go postal. When my man Mo B might have to roast your job. Yeah, it's like a mega affair. Yo, the Lone Catalyst got something hot this year. Yeah, y'all haters better beware. Wow, the Lone Catalyst got something hot this year. Yeah. This time we're making it clear that the Lone Catalyst got something hot this year. Yeah, the gift I shoot is not a fair when I swear. Wow, the Lone Catalyst got something hot this year. Hey yo, if I ruled the world, I'd probably give half to my man J. Ross, cause he's part of the staff. Couldn't lay my paragraph without the vibes and jazz loops that my man put together in groups. It's kind of funny, cause Caster used to diss be like, oops, can I get that new Lone Catalyst joint true? Hey yo, it's not called revenge, it's called survival. So I can take a few bills from a rival, no doubt. CDs and tapes, a lot of money to make, a lot of careers at stake, many years it takes just to get your name known on the block. Living day to day in this rap game, it's like stock. Sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down, sometimes you're found crash. Man, a good day don't ever last, cause I'm stressing to find ways to credit cash. Quick, fast, cause I'm gotta say it's a blast. Cadillac trucks with the dark tinted glass, hit the gas as we ride and watch the day go past. Thinking about the world and life and what it means, and everything that falls in between. Yeah! It's like a mega affair, yo. The Lone Catalyst got something hot this year, yeah. Y'all haters better beware. Wow, the Lone Catalyst got something hot this year, yeah. This time we're making it clear that the Lone Catalyst got something hot this year, yeah. You run your mouth for what you say, I don't care. Wow, the Lone Catalyst got something hot this year, yeah. Yo, it's like a mega affair. The Lone Catalyst got something hot this year, yeah. Y'all haters better beware. Wow, the Lone Catalyst got something hot this year, yeah. This time we're making it clear that the Lone Catalyst got something hot this year. Yeah, the gift I shoot is not unfair when I sweat. Wow, the Lone Catalyst got something hot this year. 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 Yo, back up, money. Yo, watch yourself. It's like you gon' burn yourself. Nah, man, yo, stack up. They 9 steps. They 9 steps like back. Man, you this hot, man. It's like a barbecue on the sun. You know what I'm saying? Yo, check it out. Yo, it's like we up for the voodoo in here. Tap in the house. Do my man Punchline. It's like we up for the voodoo in here. Brother work. It's in the house. Let me know what's the massive flu. It's like we up for the voodoo in here. It's in the house. Do my man Carly. It's like we up for the voodoo in here. It's in the house. In the whole third. It's like we up for the voodoo in here. It's like we up for the voodoo in here. It's like we up for them voodoo in here. It's like we up for them voodoo in here. It's like we up for them voodoo in here. I've been down but never been out. Around the world since I've been out now. But I'll fuck around, pull the pin out. Cause kids need clothes on their back. And daddy needs new ghost spokes on the lack. I still posing for flicks, holding my head. At the table ripping bread with my day ones. Ain't dog, I got the same number. Just a little bit of money and some fame, huh? The hunger stronger than ever. I can taste blood on my taste buds. Holla back at me in 8 months. Glowed up like a rave in the forest. In all white eating orange. It's a beautiful life. 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 The high top Air Force One on canvas. Took those off at the stage wearing sandals. 4X white t-shirt, that's standard. And one shorts, 9-6 on the camera. Baby got me stiffer than LA looks. So I hit her with that New York. Number 3 John Starks on the jersey. My shit been doing this for 30. The hair on my face was I'm a dominant man with no regards. Catch a boy on Queens Boulevard, sunk in the sea to something classic. Sitting on the floor like a gypsy in a basket. Damn, I'm a bastard. It's a beautiful life.
It's a beautiful life. It's a beautiful life.
Check it out, yo.
It's a beautiful life.
The lemongrass in the valley shack. Hit up trucks, throw a dub up on my Cali swag. Cadillac dream, transactions in between. The man in his cream, every door brought the penny back. Brought it off that, yo, thanks for the alley act. Probably played the cut, all black like an alley cat. Middle fingers up, you the dismiss, I one shot, baton shot. Make the black boys go crazy, take a whiff. Ain't worry about the end of life, we tryna shape shift. My reality, life from my angle ain't actually all you see is so eyes can deceive. Holding back, but I'm never holding out, so I doubt what your little trap mouth chat bow. Know this strap at the back of the couch. Need to ever black out on any rat in the house. Smash his spouse until the cat tap bow. Asses out, doesn't she passes out? No doubt, we getting cash now. Used to be class cow. Don't worry about beef, I'm feeling like a cash cow.
And it's a beautiful life. Yeah, it's a beautiful life. It's a beautiful life. Yeah, it's a beautiful life. It's a beautiful life.
Yeah, it's a beautiful life.
It's a beautiful life. It's a beautiful life.
Voice has bass cause I'm far from soprano. Gonna do the track as I dip it and I dive. Did a song called Fudge with Organized. Standing my own, holding my own sport. You can say my gymnastic, cause to me it's like a sport. When I drill a fill up a ditch like mud water. You oughta watch your step in my dear landmine. Fine, you're not looking while I'm hooking a booby trap. Set off the trip while you're detonating back for the rough rap. Better leave a trail of breadcrumbs or be lost